party. George, we love you. We love George. Pin.
Help us get in the charts.
Oh, I don't know what that was. Alright then, we're just here to have a little debrief. We can answer any questions you have about our experience at Eurovision. And our primary focus for the rest of this week, gang, is we're in the race for the top 40. We're in the race. We're in the race for the
You're in the
top
running
40.
to be America's next top model.
So basically, to get in the top 40, we have to have a certain amount of like downloads. So if you could all go to Apple Music or iTunes and download the song. It's only
amazing.
59p. What a bargain!
What a bargain.
Or maybe just stream it on Spotify as well.
Just a few times. Do you have any questions for us? Voted 20 times for you guys, even though I'm from Germany. Thank you so much. Are you coming to Italy for the tour? Oh my god. We wish.
We love Italy, especially now, more than ever.
Especially Italy's mice.
The cheesy point.
The cheesy mice.
Okay, how do we buy on iTunes? I'm old. Okay. So you can download the iTunes store, and it's a different app to Apple Music. Download the iTunes store app.
It's the purple one there.
Can you see?
Don't look at my
Or to non-colourblind people, pink.
Yeah.
I would have said it was purple as well. Pink and purple.
That's
Pink
purple.
at the top, purple at the bottom.
I
Yeah.
agree.
It's
Yeah,
pink
yeah,
at
yeah,
the top.
that is true.
Okay,
That is
thank
pink
God.
at the top.
The amount of
It's
times
pink at the
we argue about colours, it literally makes me feel like I'm going insane.
So download the iTunes store and then just search what the hell just happened and you'll be able to find it. Easy peasy.
Should we expect new music? Yeah, the idea makes me really happy
I'd
as
be
well.
happy.
If it makes you
I'd be
happy,
happy about it.
then
We'd
we'll
all be
maybe do
pretty
it.
happy. Have we got our tattoos yet?
No!
No, because we didn't come top 5.
Oh yeah.
I'm not just tattooing
All
myself for
last
19th.
No.
I'm just putting my body through that.
I actually do want one still.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I can.
I just think it was such a momentous occasion in our lives.
It was. I will write about it in my diary.
Plans for a gig in Wales, you say?
Love you all so much. Rose, I love you. Can you explain what your typical day was in Eurovision? Okay, so every day was different, but the last 4 days were exactly the same.
Yes.
We'd wake up at about 9.
Yeah.
We'd get in the cab for 9:45.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we would go into the bus, arrive at the arena. You have to go through security checks. And
Like it's at an airport.
Like an
Literally,
airport.
bag checks, your passes.
Really intense.
Tapped.
And then we go into
Recognition,
glam
success.
for 4
Recognition,
hours.
success.
Our glam lasted 4 hours.
Yeah.
It was so intense.
It was very intense, but I will say we have the best
Oh
glam
my
squad
God.
in the
But
world.
the people we spent the most time with was our hair and our makeup.
And costume.
Team and costume team. And there was 3 of them, so the 3 of us just rotated with them.
Yeah.
And also our vocal coach as well. We rotated with him as well. So that was kind of a 4-hour session. Then we'd have like lunch breaks, and then we'd do an afternoon run. So all 4 days we had afternoon shows as well. So it was an 8-show run in 4 days.
Yeah.
Which obviously, I know the song's only 3 minutes, but it was so exhausting.
It's so intense
Yeah.
because it wasn't just your average like 8-show week in the West End. It was every time it was in an arena full of people.
Yeah.
Like
There was one day we did like a half makeup, half hair look, wasn't it? Because there wasn't time to do it before. I think we've been doing
we
press
chose sleep.
before.
It was so funny as well because by the end of the week we were honestly like in the full arena shows we were like, right girls, we've got to
Let's
save it
just
for this
mark it.
afternoon, for this evening, so let's just take this one easy.
And it'd be a sold out arena,
Yeah.
and we'd be like, let's mark it.
But we never did. We literally
never did.
couldn't. As soon as you step on stage with an arena full of people watching you, you're like, I'm going 150%.
We'd literally say the second before going on 60% girls.
Yeah.
60%.
Someone's
70%.
just said,
Ryan!
Someone's just said, I can't imagine how nervous you must have been. How did you handle the nerves, and who was the most chill?
Ooh, I
That's a good
genuinely think we
question.
took it in turns.
Yeah.
Like,
I agree.
what was
We
the day
never
that I had
re-
a real freak out?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that was
the
day
day-
one.
Was that
of
the semi-finals?
Semi-finals,
That
yeah.
was the day of the semi-finals. I had a real wobble that morning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I
then-
had a wobble the next day because I was reading comments, which I shouldn't have done.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. That was where
Our
my wobble
advice
came
to
from.
everyone
It was
that's
tough.
like up and coming in this kind of crazy industry is do not read comments.
It's so funny because I do feel like the majority of the time we're really able to like look at them and laugh.
Yeah, we
But
are.
I think we were just under such an incredible amount of pressure for that.
I
Week.
think it's just because it was like we were leading up to a performance,
Yeah.
and if we got
Yeah.
into our heads for that performance, it would have affected the performance.
Yes.
100%.
For like everything, like I can happily read all of them now, but yeah, they really. I think what we've realised is they really like to pick us out individually,
really
and
love
to try
and separate
I
us.
can't bear
And
it.
that hurts more than anything
Especially when
else.
they're like, they don't even know our names and they're like, oh, the pink one is
Yeah.
this, the blue one is this,
Yeah.
the yellow one is
Yeah.
this. It's like,
Ow! Just hate us as a trio.
yeah, we don't want to be individuals. Please don't pick us out privately. It's so scary. It's so stressful. But yeah, we all kind of had our moments of like ups and downs. But
Yeah.
genuinely, it was mainly ups.
We honestly had the best time, guys.
It
Like
was so
it was the
good.
best thing we've ever done in our lives.
Oh
It
my
was,
God.
and also nothing will ever be that intense, that full on for us ever again.
Yeah, so
and we
true.
got
Yeah.
through that, so it's like,
And
Yeah.
we like
and we
genuinely got
loved
through it as
we
well.
got through it.
We
with,
cried
like,
because we were overwhelmed and like so happy.
when we
But we never, and I think we both cried at comments and things. But then, apart from that, like there was no time where we were like, "This is hard" or
No.
"This is too much" or this is
We
like
were
sad
so-
or anything.
I will say, by the Saturday, we were zombies.
Yeah, we
like,
were actually
were
delirious.
so tired. I think not even because like we were like that overworked. It was really long hours, but like we were so the adrenaline rush that you feel from that kind of performance,
Yeah.
from performing to an arena, and then the come down afterwards.
Yeah.
It's just not something that we're used to.
No.
So
And it was twice a
Twice
day.
a day!
Like you never get used to it either. Like we thought, oh, we're doing this performance in front of a full arena 8 times.
Yeah.
And you never ever got used to it. I don't know how like big old A-list performers do
and
arena
because
tours.
you're working towards like the full final, the minute you come off, you're looking at what you've just done
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
analysing it for hours.
Yeah.
Like your brain just can't switch off, but it's
And you can't sleep because
No.
it's literally, we'll never experience anything like that unless we do an arena tour.
yeah.
I don't know if that will ever happen for us, but it was
Yeah.
wild. It was literally insane.
It was just so funny because like by that Saturday night we were so exhausted and so like we were walking like we were all falling asleep in the hair and makeup chairs.
Yeah.
We were, like
gosh, yeah.
me and Holly had to have cold showers. to
Yeah,
try and wake
guys,
us up.
the night of the live grand final, Lauren and I had ice showers like minutes before we had to get into costume because
Yeah.
we were literally desperate.
I was fully dressed and in costume. I was like, where are the
We were like, we
girls?
have to go, and we
And they
just
come out
ran
and they're like, "I'm just in the
naked to
shower."
this ice bath because it was like desperate. I was so scared of how
So
tired I was.
tired. But then it's just so weird. Like the adrenaline literally just like shoots
Kicks
through your
in.
veins, and you're like, and then you're just
Yeah.
so like
And then you can't
awake
come
and
down
present
from
and
it.
like focused. Yeah.
Yeah.
God, it was honestly a time of our lives. For anyone who's just wow, there's so many of you here. Anyone that's just joined, just so you know, we are currently at like number 35 in the
Yeah.
big top 40 in the
No,
UK.
we're 30.
We're
We're
30.
30 in the fourth in
We're
the top
30.
40,
In the
but
official.
35 in the official charts.
And we're really, really praying. We've got until Thursday night at midnight. That's the deadline for the official UK charts, which comes out on Friday. So we need to get as many downloads on the song as possible by Thursday at midnight to hopefully be in the official big top
Yeah.
40 this week, which would just be a freaking dream come true. Like,
Yeah.
I can't even tell you.
Oh wait, David's just asked a really good question. I want to answer it. How did your voices hold up? I kept watching your videos and thinking you were being worked to death. Do you get stressed about your voices? Okay, this is a really good one.
This is good.
So my whole life have really suffered with vocal anxiety and fear of losing my voice. In fact, I think we all like have a little bit of when we saw the schedule and saw the amount of work we had to do and the amount of like sleep we were going to get, we were all like, actually this is impossible vocally.
Yeah.
We had Dane Chalfin with us,
Who
guys, not once, not even for a split second did we go, it's tired or
Charlotte was ill.
I
Charlotte
had-
was literally had the
Guys,
flu.
when I
Yeah.
say I had the world, if anyone was in Basel, by the way, the hay fever, the pollen,
Yeah.
you literally would fly through the air like this, like you could see it.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I don't really get hay fever in the UK, but my sinuses
Yeah.
were. And it wasn't just mine, was it? It was like half our team. had
Everyone.
the worst hay fever.
I was alright inside, but if I ever went outside, it,
To
like,
do
it would
interviews,
sit
we
on
were
my chest. I was like,
But I was so stressed about like getting ill with my voice.
Yeah.
But I wasn't, because I'd literally just go. I'd go straight down and see Dane.
Yeah.
Honestly,
and he'd go,
he's so
when we got
fantastic.
home, I was like, how did that happen? Because
Yeah.
even on our tour, our UK tour we just did, we were all
Vocally ruined.
vocally ruined.
Yeah.
And like taking medication and like trying to get through it by the skin of our teeth. And for Eurovision, which was honestly the most intense thing I've ever experienced in my life, no sleep, constant talking all day with press, and we were like.
But
We were annoying. We would like be in our dressing room on our downtime, like belting Olivia
Yeah.
Rodrigo, and he'd be like, "Please stop singing if no one's paying you to sing, and if no one's like, if you're not literally being asked to professionally sing, stop singing in your free time."
We're having
We're like, but they feel so good.
Yeah, but he was honestly giving us like 3 vocal massages a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like, we were genuinely taking it really seriously. And he kept saying to us, like, you're athletes right now. You're training for this as athletes. And so we were doing full like physical and vocal like mobility sessions in the mornings.
Yeah.
And you know, not just our voices, but like our entire bodies,
Everything,
like
yeah.
setting up our alignment and things like that. And, you know, to be fair, we didn't drink a drop of alcohol
Yeah.
for like at least a month in the run up.
Yeah.
Which really must make a difference,
Yeah.
because on tour
Yeah.
we were drinking.
Yeah.
Wait, what? But yeah,
yeah.
I honestly. Okay, another question is, did you make friends with any contestants?
Oh,
Guys, I think our favourite people on the planet are the Vibe Boys.
Oh my gosh, guys! They
I
are
literally
the
love them.
sweetest
They're from
humans.
Iceland.
The Vibe Boys, Claude. I think I
Claude.
actually would love to marry Claude. Like,
Yeah,
I think you asked him.
I did
I
ask
think you
him.
did ask him.
He said yes.
Yeah, he did.
Claude.
He said, "Let's marry."
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, the Vibe Boys from Iceland, Claude, Mariana
Yeah.
from Malta. Just like
Melody.
felt like we really connected with these people. Yeah, Melody
Guys.
from Spain.
Melody, guys,
So
funny
cool.
story. We thought Melody hated us. Turns
No.
out she just doesn't speak that much English, and we were just assuming.
Constantly talking at her, and she would barely reply, and we're like,
She
she
hates
literally
us.
hates us. We've not
We're
got to
so
stop being so
annoying.
annoying. And then like I can't remember what happened, but we were basically staying in the same hotel, and one of her dancers who's could translate, we had a full conversation with her through the dancer, and it was literally like, oh my god, we all love each other so much. So then we were like, she was teaching us her song in Spanish and us how to pronounce it properly. It was honestly amazing.
Such a banger.
Yeah, she's lovely. Honestly, yeah, I think we had like strong connections with like the Iceland boys,
Yeah.
Claude from Netherlands, Melody from Spain, and Mariana from Malta,
Yeah.
and everyone else. But like, just the way the running orders went and your paths
saw them
crossed,
most.
those are the people that you kind of would see the most.
Yeah.
But
It's also difficult because, like, as a solo artist, I think you look for other solo artists to like buddy up with in those
Yeah.
kinds of situations. Whereas we were so lucky and we already had each other. So like, as close as we were to everyone else, we
We'd never be.
You know, we already had our little core. So,
yeah,
but yeah, everyone was so
everyone was
lovely.
great. The Kai boys from Sweden, they're lovely as well. They were really
Yeah,
cool.
really lovely. The Latvia girls.
Oh
my gosh,
how
we
did we not
love them.
mention them? How did we not mention them?
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
they're so
Yeah, they were one of our favourites.
Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful girls. And
Every
so
time we saw
pleased
them,
that
we
the UK
literally
gave them 12
screamed.
points.
I know.
I'm so
Same.
proud of the UK for doing that.
We literally were like stood on the edge of our balcony, like
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, they were amazing.
Oh, thanks, Julia from Sweden. Are you performing in Liverpool this year? Yes.
Yes.
I can't remember, my phone's over there.
Not a clue what
Let's
date.
see them.
We'll get the date for you. Hold that thought. Thanks, Kayla. We love you. Your dresses were so good. Thank you. How did you choose what decor you wanted on stage? Well, our creative director is someone called Ace Bowerman, and holy hell, they are literally
Yeah, amazing.
Oh, so great.
just. It was so funny because when we decided on the song, Holly put together like a mood board of like what she thought the staging vibe should be, and like colour themes, and you know, I don't know, certain like little prop things. And we didn't send it to anyone, we just kind of kept it back to ourselves. And we were having a few different creative directors pitch for the job, and Ace came in and basically presented Holly's mood board like on crack. It was just so brilliant. It was so good, and we were like, well, it's obviously Ace then, isn't it?
So good. 30th of October, we are in Liverpool this year.
What venue?
We are at the O2 Academy 2. We're also in, shout out to, Belfast, Dublin, Bristol, Portsmouth, Brighton, Nottingham, Sheffield, Newcastle, Manchester, Glasgow, Leeds, Birmingham, Norwich, Cambridge and London.
See you there.
And London, I think, is selling, London, Bristol and
Norwich
are selling nearly sold out.
Yeah.
Which is
crazy. Wild, but yes.
Then it says, we won the tickets from your competition. I really want to say thank you so much
Oh
for the
my
experience in Basel. Yay!
So glad that you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So good.
It's so fun winning something. We would know. Sometimes I imagine if we'd won, how we would still be in Basel.
Yeah.
I promise you we wouldn't have come home.
We would not have been able to sing that winner's
No.
Wait, there was a thing
Oh my
back
gosh.
here.
Do you want to pull this one closer so we can read it?
It's alright.
What was your comfort
too
music
far.
during your time in Basel? It was Olivia Rodrigo. We played Good For You once.
Oh my gosh,
Sabrina all day, every day.
Yeah, Sabrina was a real one for us.
Chapel.
Constant. Renee Rapp.
Renee Rapp. Yeah, we did a lot of
we
Renee
love
Rapp.
Anything that kind of made us feel pumped and
We also
gay
did
and
Unwritten.
sassy.
I've written a lot.
Yes, Unwritten.
Yeah,
Such a good
we
one.
got the whole team going with that one.
What did you eat at the rehearsals? Was there food?
We barely ate anything, guys. 'Cause
Yeah.
when we're nervous, we just physically can't swallow food.
So nervous.
We really did try.
Yeah, oh my god, I've eaten so much since I've been home because I really felt like I've been malnourished.
It's so
disappearing.
hard to eat right before you
I
go on
can't do
stage
it.
and then get into a
I
corset
can't, I
and
can't
then
do it.
run around and jump on a chandelier.
Yeah.
It's just not.
So yeah, we were in corsets, so we couldn't
And the nerves are
Too
just,
much.
they're just
Too much.
non-stop. Like, there's no time to chill from the nerves.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just go to down.
Would you change anything looking back?
Oh.
Whoa. Do you know what?
That's a big question.
I actually don't think I'd change a single thing.
No.
I literally, every single moment of that experience, was the best thing
Yeah,
in the
agree.
world.
No
Not
regrets.
even the nil points. I don't even
yeah,
mind.
I think it's hilarious.
We were also saying we literally got a 12 pointer. We got medium points.
We got 2 10 points.
2 10 points. We got
We even
0
got 2
points.
points.
We got everything you could want in Eurovision.
Yeah.
Except for maybe the win.
We got the whole experience.
Yeah,
we
we
did.
really. And I feel so happy that the UK got to experience the points coming in at different levels for the juries. That must have been so fun at home to watch that come
It was
in.
a real nail biter.
Yeah.
What was the atmosphere like during the jury and televote? Do you know what? The first few jury things that came
I
in,
was
we were
getting to
like,
the point where I was like, I'm gonna leave. Because nothing was coming in, and I was like, this is.
We were all
this
sat
is
holding
hell.
hands and we're like, okay, we just want some points.
Yeah.
Just something. And it was
And
like,
nothing was coming in. I'm up here, get me
oh,
up
sorry,
here.
I think it paused us.
Oh. My partner was in the arena
Yeah.
and I was texting him for the first 5 when we were getting no points, and I was messaging him I actually get me out of here, this is horrible. Because it was really horrible. We were sitting there it's happening. All of our biggest fears
and
are
it's
happening.
also our whole team around us.
Oh, and they're all there
they're all
it was brutal. And then I think we got a 6 points.
Yeah.
And then a weird fact which no one knows, we didn't know, is when you're up in that space,
Oh yeah.
there's some cameramen and the cameramen stand in front of who is about to get 12 points. So you'd know if you were getting 12 points or not.
But they often trick you as well.
But
Like,
sometimes they
stand
trick you,
near.
which is horrific.
Yeah.
So a cameraman stood for us for 3 of the country's points, and we were and our team were going, don't get excited. And we were panicking, like, oh my god, I think we've got 12 points coming in, and then obviously the Italy one happened, and then like they all started to kind of come in slowly, and we were like, oh, like we would get 2 and we'd literally launch up, like.
I wish you'd seen all of our reactions, not just the 12 points.
Oh,
Because
guys,
we were as excited for the 2 points as we were for the 12.
And that's why the 12 points reaction.
I know.
I know.
We should have.
The 12 points reaction was so big because we just received 2 10s or something and a 6, and like we were like, oh my god, they're coming in. But yeah, the way it was set up was horrible because the first few was nothing, and we were like,
it was the first
it's happening.
6.
Yeah,
it's happening.
The first 6.
Gosh. While you're here, gang, remember we're here to try and hopefully persuade some people to download What the Hell Just Happened, because we have a chance of being in the top 40 on Friday, but we just need as many downloads as we possibly can to make that happen. So download the iTunes Store app and buy it on there for 59p, please.
It makes the world of difference.
Can you release the version of What the Hell Just Happened that you performed? The riffs were amazing. Oh my god, that would be so cute. We don't know. Potentially not. We'll look into it. Any plans for festivals or prides in the UK? Yeah, we're playing Blackpool Pride really soon.
That's
really
the
soon.
7th of June.
7th of June, and then we're playing Capital Summertime Ball on June 15th. When I tell you, we are
Apparently
terrified.
it's sold out, and honestly, I'm
Yeah, it's
so
sold out
scared.
in like
I think my biggest fear is
Okay.
that no one's going to know who we are, and we're just going to come out and they'll be like, toilet break.
tumbleweeds.
Yeah.
Toilet break.
But that's okay.
Even if like 50% go to the toilet, that's still 45,000 people.
Yeah.
Sticking around.
And surely not everyone will go to the toilet at the same time.
No, there's only so many loos.
Yeah, but if you were
don't want to stand in the
if you were
queue.
watching that lineup, you'd go to the toilet for us. Let's be real.
That's when I'm going to go to the toilet.
Yeah, I'm gonna nip off. I'm gonna nip out.
Are there any plans to release or record any other songs that you originally wrote for Eurovision?
It's so funny, and the idea of this. How does it make you feel, guys? It makes you feel happy.
It makes you feel really
happy.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
I feel happy about it.
I feel so happy about the idea of releasing a new song.
Uh-huh.
Anyways,
Does streaming your song count towards the top 40? I think it does if
It
you stream it
does.
10 times.
I think it's more. It's the issue is so the top 40 is done with like units, and one download on iTunes Store is 1 unit. Like, and then like buying a piece of merch, that also only counts as 1 unit, even though it's like the song on iTunes is 59p and a piece of merch could be £15. I don't know, but they both only count as 1 unit. But then